Hi guys, and welcome back to another how-to video. So in today's episode we're going to be looking at gathering some of your first resources from mining. So mainly coal and iron, which is what you're going to be looking for at first. So by this point you should now have gathered enough to survive your first night, have some food, possibly some torches and a basic shelter, and then we can start going and looking down underground. So I've got some stuff in the chest here, which is basically the few things that you do need. You can take more, but the more inventory space you've got, the better when you're mining. So we've got our stone sword here. There are quite a lot of caves underground, and with it being dark when you first go in, there could be mobs in there, so it's always useful to have a sword with you, possibly with a backup just in case this one breaks while you're down there. We've got our stone pickaxe, which is the most essential thing obviously for mining, and then we've also got a shovel. It is quite common to find gravel and dirt underground as well as on the surface, so having a shovel makes that a little bit faster. So we've got some food here. You really don't want to be running out of food while you're underground mining. And then we've got some sticks and some charcoal, or if you've already been lucky and found some coal on the surface, that's even better, just to make some torches. So we'll just use our crafting table here and make our torches ready. So we have a full stack of torches there ready for going underground. Now we'll look at coal first. Now coal can spawn at any level, so even if your spawn point is up top, like up here in extreme hills or any kind of Y height, then you're quite likely to find coal if you've got an area like this. So if we go over here where the stone is exposed, which you get quite a lot in extreme hills, you'll see that sometimes we have coal spawning on the outside just like this, and there's some more up here like this. This is because above Y level 63, the only ore you can actually get to spawn is coal. So if you can find that, then that is really useful before you start going digging. Now another thing to look is if you get little lakes like this, or sometimes in the rivers, you can actually get coal spawning this where the stone is visible. So always have a look in these areas before you start going digging to find whatever you can. So next we'll start going down. Now there is multiple ways of getting down. If you've got a cave, then you can make your way through the caves instead of digging down, but the majority of people will end up making a staircase down like this. So if we head down here, make sure you light the tunnel up behind you, because once you get 24 blocks away into the darkness, mobs can start spawning and you don't want them coming behind you. Now if you're lucky, you will find some ore like this on your way down. We've got some coal here and we've got some iron in the wall here. So let's just switch myself into survival mode. Now the thing you need to remember is you do need a pickaxe to mine any ore. Coal, you can actually use a wooden pickaxe and you will still get the coal from it to use, but if you want to mine iron, do make sure you've got a stone pickaxe, because if you try and use a wooden pickaxe on iron ore, then you won't actually get anything from it. So we mine through this little bit here. You will see that unlike coal that drops an actual lump of coal when you mine it, you actually get the whole iron ore from this, which it also does with gold. But every other type of ore will actually drop a gem or an ingot of some kind. Now if you run into a cave like this, make sure you are lighting it up so no mobs are spawning, but you're quite likely to find iron and coal in the ceiling or the walls and around while you're looking around. So make sure you dig through as much as this as you can. Try and get a bit of a stockpile done, and then it makes it a little bit easier once you've got full armor, full tools and everything made of iron. So the next thing you need to know is about making this iron ore into something you can actually use. So you need a little bit of coal or charcoal for this, or you can use wood. If you find iron before you found any coal, then at least you can smelt it using a little bit of wood. So that should be enough for now. Let's go back into the furnace here. So we put some coal on the bottom and our iron ore in the top, and you can see that it starts to smelt here. And when this white part goes all the way up to the end of the arrow, you will get your first iron ingot there. So once all of them are smelted, you can then go to your crafting table and use your iron ingots to make your armor or your tools, whatever you want to make out of the iron. So the last thing you need to know about looking for iron is that it only spawns below Y level 63. So when you're on a normal area like this, if I press F3, you can see at the minute I'm at Y level 73. 63 is actually water level, so if you head down here, occasionally you might be very, very lucky and find a bit of iron somewhere down here. If you've got a little lake like this that goes down a couple of blocks, you might be lucky and find a couple of bits of iron there, but most of the time you will have to dig down to Y level 63 to get that, which is why we start here with the staircase. So here was my spawn spot, and we've got Y level 73, so I actually had to dig down by 10 blocks. So it was only once I get to this point that I will start to find any iron. But that's all I've got time for today, guys. So just remember, when you do start gold mining and looking for coal and iron, do make sure you have got a stone pickaxe instead of a wooden one, just in case you go looking for coal and happen to find iron. At least you can mine it without losing any of the ore. And don't forget, if you do want to go mining for iron, make sure you're looking below Y level 63. If you're not sure what Y level is, just press F3 on your keyboard and it will come up in the top left corner. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you did like the video, and any comments are always appreciated. So if you've got anything you need a bit of help with, any how-to videos you've got suggestions for, just leave a comment below the video and I will get round to them as soon as I can. So like I said, that's all I've got time for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.